Politics is not fair to some of us. This was the words of the former governor of Abia State and the minority leader of the Ninth Assembly, Senator Ojizo Kalu. And in the other news, the suspended governor of the CBN was arrested by the DSS today. Before I bring to you this whole story this morning, let me first and foremost appreciate every one of you that have been watching our video time to time, back to back, sharing our videos. And for new viewers, please do well to subscribe as well as click the notification button in order to get our new videos that will drop shortly. Ojiso Kale was a former governor of Abia State, two-term sitting governor under the People's Democratic Party. In 2007, he contested for the presidential seat and he came third into Senate a few years ago. And then there was this allegation on him that sent him to prison. Later, he was released. Today, Ojiso Kale, while he was addressing his fellow senators, as he is aspiring to become the Senate President of the 10th Assembly, he broke down in tears as he kept on lamenting on politics not being fair to some of them. Let me allow you to watch the clip by yourself to have a full understanding of what Mr. or Senator Ojiso Kale have to say.
So in this Senate, before I came to the Senate, before I came into politics, I can buy anything body can buy. I'm not a thief. Those that put me in prison, no reason they put me in prison. They took over all my businesses and want to kill me. But I survived it. I'm in the Senate with you people. It's not the end to what we have done. It's not the end to United Nigeria. It's not the end to Brothers Keeper. But these senators I called were with me. I never laughed. When the PDP that I was governor for 2 terms was being formed, I brought every money they used in forming that party. Every penny in 1997 and 98. And I later became a thief. And people I gave transport money from my house in VI became agents. This is what Nigeria represents. I want to thank my colleagues for giving me these 4 years of uninterrupted support. Because this country is not fair to so many of us. I built this country, I employed 30,800 workers. People employing nobody, and nobody asked them their source of wealth. I have 3 factories in Lagos, Nigeria. I have 2 factories in Ota, build manufacturing. I have 3 factories in Aba, manufacturing. And I'm a thief. And people that cannot explain where their source of wealth comes from, they are not thieves. I leave everything in the hands of God. May God be the judge.
Emotional video. Personally, when I watched that particular video, in fact, I myself, I almost cried for him. Because you could see, because I read a little bit of him. He has been in business since early 80s. He's a multi-billionaire before going into politics. But you know what? When you move into politics, as they say, politics is a dirty game. All sorts of stones will be thrown at you. And here is he today, crying like a baby. Now, to the other news, the CBN governor, you remember, everybody called for his head because of the redesigning of the Naira notes. Back in 2022, the CBN governor was directed by the then President Muhammadu Buhari, to redesign the notes. We saw different time that the president came up to address the nation, assuring them that he instructed the CBN to do the redesigning of the Naira note. And as such, the CBN governor went forth to redesign the Naira note as they promised to make the money available. But you can see, he was suspended immediately. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared winner and sworn in as the 16th president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This came late last night, and there were some rumors that he was arrested immediately after his suspension as the CBN governor. But the DSS, debuked that information. But later this afternoon, we saw a video clip where he was, drove to the airport and accompanied into a private jet, flying him back to Abuja. If you look at the video carefully, you will see him like, why are you videoing me? This was a man who was in the aims of affair. Call him for the arrest of governor of the central bank, or the ex-governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefiele. Then the person who instructed him, or the person who gave the instruction, should also be arrested. The president, as of that time, owned it up that he instructed the CBN, and it was in his full knowledge that this should be done. But why is it that it's only Emefiele that people are calling for? I believe that President Muhammadu Buhari should also be arrested by the DSS. You know, justice for A is also justice for B. But when you do selective justice, then it is no longer justice anymore. I will leave it at this point. For those of us that have not subscribed, please do wait to subscribe to this channel, because I will be bringing you hot gist